So episode 2, we are looking to actually start the Premier League season. Last episode, we only really got around to doing the pre-season tournament, and we didn't win it. Inter Milan won it because we drew one of our games against Dortmund. 1-1 against Dortmund, and that lost us the entire tournament. If we had won that one, then we would have won the tournament, but it's not a big deal. It's only a few million that we miss out on. But yeah, first game of the season against Crystal Palace, at home as well, so it's at Stamford Bridge. It's the ideal start for like all the new signings, João Pedro, Liam Delap, to get their first actual like competitive game for Chelsea in, Stamford Bridge. But it's also it could also be pretty embarrassing. Like if we end up going in there and losing to Crystal Palace, then last episode we were playing on Legendary throughout the whole pre-season, and after a little bit of trial and error today, I've decided maybe we should upgrade to Ultimate because, we definitely need to upgrade. There's a chance that we might end up going and just absolutely bombing the league and, winning games 3-0, 4-0, 3-0, 4-0, 3-0. We sort of want a bit of competition, you know what I mean? Like, if we lose, then I'll just blame it on the guy in chat. But yeah, first game of the season against Crystal Palace. Let's get into it. After the pre-season, I did kind of want to give Tyreek George, like, that first game, like, shove him into the starting 11 a little bit, but maybe I'll just leave that until, Bournemouth or Sunderland or something. But it's Crystal Palace after all, but it's the first game of the season. It's at home. I want to prove a point. If we can win this game 3-0, 4-0, then so be it. But and Buonanotte, or however you pronounce his name, he's going to be on the bench. So he's going to be on the reserves. Sterling couldn't just sit in the crowd and watch because no one comes in. No one that I want to sell him to is coming for him anyway. Like plenty of Premier League teams, but no one that I want to sell him to is coming for him. So Sterling can just sit there and watch. This might even be like the first time I've ever played on Ultimate, like ever. I'm pretty sure I've always played on Legendary. So if I lose, oh dear, if I lose, yeah, that's the lineup. It's a pretty good lineup. I'm happy with the lineup anyway. Estevar literally came in and individually asked to start, and Liam Delap, 2 games, 4 goals. That's the starting lineup pretty much wrote itself. I don't really know what Crystal Palace's lineup was supposed to look like, so if there's any like in-game signings in there, let me know. But I wouldn't say I'm nervous, but bro, I'm probably gonna get screwed. Shoot! Ah, there's Enzo Maresca, the Baldy. Right, still haven't learned how to take corners. I mean, that weren't even half bad. That weren't even half bad. He's through. What a goal. Like, I don't know why every finish is a toe punt, but it works. Like, I swear down, every goal Delap scored has been a toe punt, but it works. 1-0 inside like 20 minutes. And that was a pretty good ball from Palmer as well. Just outside of the boot, but kind of like a toe punt, like, you know what I mean? I'm back. In behind. I don't know if I timed the ball right or not, but he's through again. Shoot. Why is he... He's done the same finish again. He's done the same finish again, but it's 2-0. 2 shots, 2 goals, both of them a toe punt. Don't know why that keeps happening. Caught the defence slipping, sent him in behind. And then yet again, toe punt finish. 2-0. I just got nutmegged. Off the bar. End-to-end stuff. They hit the bar and now we're through. Oh, but there's no one at the back post. He stole it back. Oh. This press formation really works. Gittins. Quick passing, but it didn't work. Fofana win the header. Okay. That's the half. Sort of just pushed them back there. Good first half, 2-0. There were a couple of chances where, something else probably could have happened, but all in all, that's a good half. 2 shots, 2 goals from Liam Delap. We ain't gonna sub him up at halftime. We'll leave him on, see if he can get his hat trick. But I really do I really do want to get João Pedro in there at some point, but I'll leave the lap on and see if he can get his hat-trick. Over the top. No. Okay, just absolutely body checked the goalkeeper there. Little old Esteval. Nice one, lad. It's the lap again. We'll play it back. Palmer in the middle. That's a goal. 3-0. They're playing like a well-oiled machine right now. I know it was only Crystal Palace, but I mean, 3-0. Okay, I'm like juggling, trying to find the right player at the minute. But there we go. Gotta get a counter-attack going. Just run, lad. Oh, okay. I was looking at the referee, thinking that was a penalty, I'm not going to lie. Not long left in this game. I would like to keep a clean sheet. They're still playing free at the back. Why are they in a free at the back? I guess they're just like going gung-ho trying to get back into it, I don't know. Don't know if that's a good idea though. Offside. Well done, Lino. Esteval! Off the post. Off the post. Well, one back. There might be someone on here as well. Go on. Oh, that's my fault. I tried to cross it in. And yeah, that was not the move. Oh, I tried to slide tackle the keeper. That was that close. 95. I haven't even made one single sub yet, bro. I swear I am slow. I have not made a single substitution yet. We'll bring on Garnacho. We'll bring on Neto. Then we'll just leave it at that. I have not made a single substitution in the whole game. He's through. Is that Pedro Neto? It is. Well, that gave me something to think about. Jeez. Before this game, I was thinking, shall I put Tyreek George in instead of Pedro Neto? Just for the sake of... He had a good pre-season. And now Pedro Neto's gone and bagged a goal in his first game. So, maybe not. I don't know. Tyreek George is punching the air right now. He ain't happy about that. 4-0. That's game over as well. That's pretty much the last kick of the game was for 4-0. Keep it civil. Keep it civil. Yeah, 4-0 on the first game of the season. That was a good result. 2 attempts and 2 goals from Liam Delap. Goal from Pedro Neto. And yeah, goal from Palmer. That was a good game. You couldn't really ask for more. You couldn't have asked for more. That can't be right. 67% possession for... That can't be right. 67% possession for Crystal Palace. We only got 33. How can that be? We'll just leave that one there. Huh, 67%. Surely that ain't right. Right, hold the phone. Offer received for... Yeah, no, I'm not planning on selling him. I do kind of need that third choice striker. But it's good to see that big clubs are actually coming in for him. It shows that he's a decent player. Yeah, Delap did pretty well, so we're probably going to have to try and start him next game. Hopefully he's fit enough. And Esteval, he did pretty well, but Garnacho, he's unhappy already. First game of the season, he's already like, oh, I'm not playing enough. Benfica, going in for I don't want to sell him though. Pedro Neto. Huh. Arsenal want Pedro Neto. I think not. Yeah, I think not. Someone's probably punching themselves in the face right now saying sell Pedro Neto, but not to Arsenal and not for 30 mil. And then Atletico Madrid in for him again. We ain't selling him. Yeah, next game against West Ham. 5-2-1-2 formation. Like, if we look at the team though, like, we probably ain't going to be able to use the exact same team because they haven't recovered from the last one. I mean, James is like, I swear Reece James is like incredibly injury prone, so I'll probably just start Malo Gusto. So yeah, we'll probably go with that. The lap for like the first half. Palmer, Gittins, Neto, Fernandes, Caicedo, Colwell and Chalobah, and Cucurella and Gusto. So we're changing up the partnerships pretty much everywhere. We're changing up the partnership on the wing back, and the centre back. Still not giving Tyreek George a game though. I don't think it's the right opposition or the right time. But it would be nice to give Tarek George a game at some point, as well as Asugo. But I mean, we could probably just play him in like FA Cup, Carabao Cup. Probably could just play him in cup competitions. Really wondering about Buonanotte. Like, how am I going to fit Buonanotte into the team? Because he's not even fitting in there at the minute. Time will tell. Time will tell. Because if you look at Garnacho, he's already unhappy because I didn't play him in the first game of the season. So you never know. I might end up having to sell Garnacho by like January anyway. So it might give us an excuse to buy Buonanotte or someone else. Who knows? Game 2 against West Ham at the London Stadium, and after game 1 finishing 4-0, we sit top of the table. So if we can just follow the pattern, go and thrash West Ham like 3-0 or something in front of their own fans, would be nice. Probably not realistic though, because we're on ultimate difficulty. And yeah, Liam Delap seems to be the only striker that can actually score at the minute, and he's, as you can see, not fit enough to actually play the whole 90 minutes. So yeah, Delap is not going to make it throughout the whole 90 minutes. There's no way he's going to make it for the whole 90 minutes. So I'm probably going to have to sub him off like second half. But everyone else should be good. I don't know why it does that. I really don't know why it does that. Like, after each game, it's as if you have to go in and individually edit each fucking training plan, because the players will just, I don't know if they like don't show up to train on a certain, but they just won't be fit enough. Like, if you don't edit it, they won't be fit enough. And I must have forgot to edit Liam Delap's because he's not fit enough. Second game of the season, let's go. Look at these fucking bubbles. Get them out of here. Get these fucking bubbles out of here. What's going on? Alright, this is the lineups. Same as last time. If there's any new transfers in there, let me know. Jared Bowen up top. That's one to look out for, though. Jared Bowen up top. Only a few changes in R11. Oh, wait. Never mind. I didn't make any of the changes, did I? Nope. Oh, man. I don't know how I've managed to do that, because I did... Either way, moving on. Same 11 as last time then, so no changes. I don't know how I've done that, but... Oh, one back. Out wide again. Back to him. He's... Ah. Wanted to give it back to him, but I was too slow on the pass. Uh-oh. Oh, not good start. Jared fucking Bowen. Why did I pick him up at the start? I shouldn't have mentioned his name because he'll... Ah, 1-0. And you asking questions of what the fuck I'm doing there. I don't know. My defending was horrible. Oh, bollocks. Why did I even say his name? Obviously, he's going to go and score the second I mention his bloody name. And then the bloody bubbles are still there. Alright, let's go. Go on. Yeah, have your bubbles. Boom! Have your bubbles. You couldn't even hold a lead for like 2 minutes. 1-1. Good bit of movement there from Delap as well. He loses his man, gets in front of him. Whoever that is. Don't know what the keeper's done there. He's got a hand to it and just... Yeah. Poor keeping. Yeah, that wiped the fucking bubbles away, didn't it? Ah, that's... Kind of ticky-tacker, but that is not the pass, Palmer. That was not the pass. Tackle. Alright, let's get a counter-attack going. Make a run. Move. Go. He's onside? I think so. 2-1. 2-1. Have your bubbles. There's a pub going mental. That's a new cutscene. I've never even seen that one before. Get in there. He didn't even get a touch on that one. One back again. Hey, if they don't learn how to keep the balls, it could get embarrassing for him. He's through again. Delap. 3-1. There's not really much I can say. Delap's just absolutely smashed it. We were saying about maybe we need to get a world-class striker. Liam Delap appears. I mean, I wouldn't even say he's a world-class striker, but he's... The amount of goals he's scored, I don't even know. I've lost track of the amount of goals Liam Delap scored now. Nope. Okay, he's been sent to shops. Good tackle. No penalty, please. That's Jared Bowen again, ain't it? No, it's Ward Prowse. Thank fuck for that. Question marks. Question marks are being asked. I think what we're going to do now is we're just going to go defensive. Spend the second half closing it down. We're not going to allow them to break us open. I mean, if we can get another one here, then we don't need to do that. That's Esteval. What a finish. This is like an ultimate team game. 4-2. First time finish as well. Catches the keeper off guard. First time finish in the, like, far bottom corner. That is a banging finish. Yeah, stick that, Graham Potter. We're going to have to make some subs now. Because Esteval, he's had a good half, but there's no way he can play the second half. So we'll bring Neto on. Delap's had a good half as well, but he's still pretty tired. So we'll probably bring on João Pedro. And then, yeah, we'll leave Palmer for a bit. Because Palmer's like, you know, he's the cog. He's the cog that keeps the machine going in the team. But we'll take him off and put Garnacho on it. You know, like 70, 75%. It's a sub that needs to happen. And the bubbles are back. Is he onside? I don't know. It's a good ball, though. Is he onside? What's the camera? 5-2. Why is the camera doing that? Well, I mean, we upped the difficulty. We went and upped the difficulty, and now it's 5-2. Over the top. First time. Weren't necessarily first time, but that was a proper finish. Over the top to Neto. He controls it with his head and his toe, and then he side foots it into the top corner. I mean, questions are going to be asked of this goalkeeper because he's, I mean, out of these 6 goals, he's got a touch to 1 goal. So questions are going to be asked. Over the top. (7-2). That was kind of similar to the last goal as well. 7-2. And João Pedro actually gets a goal now. The keeper had no chance there. What a finish. Barely even kept it inside the post, but the keeper had no chance. Ultimate difficulty. I'm not sure if I've done something wrong with the difficulty, but yeah, 7-2. Bro, boom. 8-2. This is an arcade game at this point. 8-2. I don't know if this is false confidence or if this is literally just... I don't know if it's the game, if it's the difficulty, but yeah, 8-2. Good interception, lad. Oh, that would have been the best goal of the lot. That would have been the best goal of the lot. But the keeper actually makes a save this time. Who would have thought it? When have I ever scored a header? Wesley Fofana from the corner. When have I ever scored anything from a corner? Or any kind of header? He leapt like a salmon. At the near post as well. There was a man on the line and a keeper was at that post. Fuck knows. FIFA 26. And now they've just ran into each other. And Neto's running around them. Sweaty go. 10-2. Huh. I bet he's pissed off. 10-2, Jesus Christ. We had to make a point as Graham Potter. I'll probably make some subs now, though. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely bring Palmer off. Get Garnacho on. We'll bring on Chaloba. We'll bring on Gusto. We'll make some other subs afterwards. Yeah, I think he's offside. He's not offside? I'm confused. How the hell is he not offside? How the hell is he not offside? Like, that's pretty much when he makes contact with the ball right there. He's onside because of the guy's outstretched leg. That is wild. Like, is he onside though? Is he onside? That's like, if he's onside, that is the tightest onside ever. Right, so he's made contact there. He's made contact there. Like, that is like the tightest offside call I've ever seen in any game of FIFA ever. Like, that is insane. Like, he might be onside. He looks onside because he's got his arm tucked. But that's mad. I've never seen that.
Chelsea come away with the ball. What a chance here. Oh, it's a goal, and it was really nicely finished.
We've scored 12 goals. But it gets to a point, you know what I mean? Gets to a point. I'm almost disappointed. Clock's ticking in the last few minutes. I haven't got any subs. So yeah, this is the team that's going to see us out. But I mean, it's not as if they're going to come back from 12-2 down. I don't really know what happened. Got a bit carried away against Graham Potter, I guess. Not sure, but... There we go. Kept that one tight. Close game. Anyway, offer received for Raheem Sterling. Not happening. I'm not selling to the Premier League. I'm not selling to the Premier League. That's like the 10th offer we've declined. I'm going to have to do a completely rotated team for this. I can only really rotate. Offer received from Bayern Munich for Achim Pong. Like, what? Why would Bayern Munich... I'm just going to deny it. I'm not selling Achim Pong to Bayern Munich. Yeah, I can only really rotate so far for this game. Let's just hope. Like, I honestly would have preferred the 12-2 result to have been in this match against Crawley Town, but either way, is that Kabongo Shamanga up front? You're really gonna have to try and figure out a rotation for this. To be fair, you know, I could play yeah, I could play Mark up top, Mark Wee, whatever the fuck his name is. Could stick Garnacho on as a starter for this one because he's unhappy. Yeah, we'll put Badia Shield in there. We'll start Hato. Probably start Malagusto as well, why not? We'll get Santos in there. I think I probably will leave Enzo Fernandez in there, even though I need to change up the squad a little bit. I probably still will leave the vice-captain in there. But anyway, third competitive match of the season in the Carabao Cup against Crawley Town. A heavily rotated team. And it's the first time we're even using Buonanotte. I haven't used him in pre-season. We get to finally give some game time to Tyreek George, though. That's the one thing I'm excited about, because he did pretty damn decent. So if we can get him some game time and hopefully bag him a goal, then yeah. Other than that, Hato getting his first game time, Jorgensen in goal for the first time, and Mark Gooey up top. I literally don't know what his name is. It's still like for Crawley Town, it's an extremely strong starting 11, but it is still heavily rotated. And I mean, if we played this with this team against Man City, we'd probably get smacked, but it should be more than enough for Crawley Town. It is Crawley's team. I'm not a Crawley fan, and I can't remember what league they're in. But what I do know is they've got Kabongo Shamanga up top, and Kabongo Shamanga is an absolute fucking beast. The Carabao Cup is one of those competitions that we're 100% looking to win. I imagine if we get knocked out by Crawley Town. Didn't Man United get knocked out by Grimsby Town? So, you know, who knows? Let's go. Alright. Okay, no, this ain't a good... Almost 1-0 already. I was going to say this ain't a good sign. I was going to say if we go 1-0 up in the 6th minute, then it's going to be a rinse and repeat of West Ham. A rinse and repeat of West Ham against Crawley Town. But you know what I mean? Like, 12-2 just... Like, that's a result that's going to resonate for the entire season. But I mean, it is early in the season, and that is when, like, crazy results happen. Oh, dear. Good defending. Ah, oh, way too heavy. That's the soggy pitch. That's good. Out wide. Overhead. Oh, what a save. What a save. And he didn't even do the overhead kick either, but... No, that would have been sick. Playing through. Sweaty goal. Boo! Ain't saving that. That's whatever his name is, Guiu. I should probably learn how to say his name, but that's 1-0. Try not to celebrate too much. It's Crawley Town, but we don't want to recreate what happened with Grimsby Town and Man United, you know what I mean? We want to actually stay in the Carabao Cup. We want all chances of winning silverware this season, and the Carabao Cup is definitely one of those that we want to win. Good tackle. That's why we like Santos. He is a brick wall. And he's an engine as well. He can run for days. But he's stopped running, so he's not even part of the attack. I fucked that one up. Well, one in the air. Jesus Christ, that was a bad tackle. That could have been like, you know, borderline red card. First half in the books, and it's been going pretty well so far. I don't even think they've had a shot on target yet. But I don't know if this is a bold move or not, but I do kind of want to bring Asugo on. I might not bring on Achim Pong just yet, because I don't want to give him, like, you know what I mean, like, too much of a chance to absolutely ruin the game for us. But if we get 2 or 3-0 up, I might bring Achim Pong on. But for now, I'll probably bring on Asugo. I might bring off Garnacho. And then put Santos in the position that Garnacho was just in. I know he's kind of playing out of position. But 1, it's Crawley Town. And 2, as much as possible, I don't really want our first team players to get injured. Because that happens a lot at Chelsea. We get a lot of injuries. And, yeah, so we'll just use Santos as a makeshift for now. I mean, we have got, obviously, Cole Palmer on the bench, but I don't want him to get injured. We've got Esteban on the bench, but he's not entirely fit. And, yeah, so Santos is like the next best thing. We'll just use him. Out for a throw. Is that our throw-in? Okay. Out for our throw-in. I thought that was a Crawley Town throw-in. And we lose the ball. We win the ball. Send him through. We lose the ball. We win the ball. Just going to try and actually make something happen this time. Malo Gusto on the overlap. Go inside. Shoot. Never doing that again. Never doing that again. Oh, that was a good bit of play, but he took a poor touch. Did Santos. If we could just have a quiet half, that would be alright, to be honest. I don't even want to win this game by too much. There you go. There's Bowie on the fucking overlap. Starting a counter-attack. He's through. He was through. The ball didn't go through. It's all about... It seems like this year the gameplay is all about patience. The balls will... What a save. The balls will... The passes will find themselves. But the balls will find themselves. Like, you don't have to work too hard to get a player through on goal. You just got to wait. That was something that I was having trouble with last year, to be fair. It was constant just pressing right bumper over and over and over again, trying to get players to make runs. Where it's... This year, they seem more active. Like, they actually want to make a run. And get in behind. Come on, you can win that foot race. Yeah, he's too fast for you, mate. Malo Gusto. Whoa. Don't know what happened now. I think my bumper might be stuck. I was like a drilled pass at full speed. Why does it keep happening? He's through. Shoot. What a finish. I was too busy trying to figure out what the hell was going on with the drilled passes, but we broke the defence down. 85th minute. 2-0. It was actually a good bit of play as well, to be fair. Half decent finish. Like, he did scuff it, but I mean, to be fair, he did wait for the keeper like, to fully commit, and then you know, that was a good finish. That was a good finish. I won't take it away from that. It was a good finish. Handball. Okay, no, full time. 2-0. 2 halves, 2 goals. Not too bad. I think the first goal came in the first half anyway. It does make you wonder, though, how do we beat West Ham 12-2 and then Crawley Town at home is a 2-0, but it was a rotated team. And both goals came from Mr. Gooey there, so why not? I need to fix his number. He's at number 38. So I'll look at match facts. Did we get dominated on possession again or nah? We did. I don't know. You tell me. it's the same thing happened with Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace absolutely thumped us on possession, but we beat them 3-0. Apparently, Crawley Town had 65% of possession. Tell me where they had the ball. And they had 0 shots. 65% of the ball, 0 shots. Another offer received for Raheem Sterling from Man City. They want him back. Too bad he ain't going. I want to sell him, but just like I said, not to the Premier League. You can say it's safe to say we ain't gonna have to worry about goal difference for the entire season, but yeah. Graham Potter got fisted. 12-2. Graham Potter got absolutely fisted. We have finally got an offer that I will accept. Raheem Sterling is going to the Championship. He's had offers from Man City. He's had offers from Man United. He's had offers from Wolves. Countless other Premier League teams, but we're actually going to sell him to the Championship and Sheffield United. I don't know where they're forking out 20.5 million from, but I'm accepting that outright. I don't even think I need to, like... A fair offer should be between 13 and 19 million, and they're giving us 20. I'm accepting it. Accepting. Hopefully he fucks off and goes there. Yeah, if we look at the calendar, August seems to have been a good month for us. Undefeated, starting off with Torino in pre-season. But then the first game of the season against Crystal Palace, 4-0. Second game of the season against West Ham, we win 12-2. We'll just leave that one as is. Not too sure why we scored 12 goals in the same game, but yeah, no idea. And then 2-0 in Carabao Cup against Crawley Town. Next time we'll start off with the West London derby against Fulham at home, which will be sick. Which is kind of strange because that'll be the fourth competitive game we've played, and out of those 4 games, 3 of them have been at home. Kind of favoured in the calendar a little bit this season. But yeah, next episode we'll probably actually start like simming some games. Like we'll probably sim this one against Brentford, and then we can go straight into the Champions League. Then the next up is against Man United. Then we'll probably sim Middlesbrough and so on and so forth. But yeah, we'll probably actually start simming some games so we can move through the season, because we don't want to be, still in December in like episode 10. That'll be pretty long. But yeah, that'll be for next time. So have a good one.